Have you ever wondered how much of your life is shaped by social media? Whether it's the way we communicate, think, or even define success, social media has become an invisible architect of our daily lives. But here's the real question. Are we using it, or is it using us? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the philosophy of social media, how it impacts our minds, relationships, and society as a whole. Stay tuned, because what you discover might change the way you see your digital life forever. Let's start with a quick history lesson. Social media began as a way to connect people, family, friends, and communities. Platforms like MySpace and Facebook promised a new era of communication. But over the years, it's evolved into much more than that. Today, social media is a multi-billion-dollar industry, influencing politics, pop culture, and even our mental health. What started as a tool for connection has become a powerful force, shaping how we see ourselves in the world around us. One of the biggest promises of social media is connection. But let's ask ourselves, are we truly connected? Philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Martin Heidegger argued that human connection goes beyond words. It's about presence, empathy, and understanding. On social media, we can like, comment, and share. But does that replace the depth of face-to-face interaction? In many ways, social media offers an illusion of connection while fostering feelings of loneliness and disconnection. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: algorithms. Social media platforms are designed to keep us engaged. They show us what we want to see, or more accurately, what will keep us scrolling. But here's the philosophical dilemma. If algorithms predict our choices, how much free will do we really have? Philosophers like René Descartes and John Stuart Mill emphasize the importance of autonomy. Yet, in the age of social media, are we truly making independent decisions, or are we being subtly manipulated? Social media doesn't just reflect who we are, it shapes who we are. Philosopher Erving Goffman introduced the idea of the performative self, where life is like a stage and we're all actors. On social media, this idea is amplified. We carefully curate our profiles, choosing what to share and what to hide. But here's the question: are we creating an authentic version of ourselves, or a version we think others want to see? And what happens when the pressure to perform becomes too much? Let's be honest. We all love that dopamine rush when a post gets likes or shares, but this pursuit of validation comes with a cost. Social media encourages us to measure our worth by external metrics, likes, followers, views, rather than intrinsic values. Philosophers like Aristotle argued that true happiness comes from living a virtuous life, not seeking external approval. Yet in the age of social media, it's harder than ever to separate our sense of self-worth from digital validation. Social media has undeniably transformed society. On the one hand, it's a powerful tool for activism, education, and connection. Movements like Me Too and climate activism have gained momentum thanks to social platforms. But there's a darker side. Social media also spreads misinformation, polarizes opinions, and creates echo chambers. Philosophers like Hannah Arendt warned about the dangers of groupthink, where critical thinking is replaced by blind conformity. How do we balance the good with the bad? So, where do we go from here? Social media isn't going anywhere, but we can change how we interact with it. Start by being mindful of your usage. Ask yourself, why am I scrolling? What value does this add to my life? Philosophers like Socrates said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." Apply this to your digital life. Set boundaries, seek real connections, and remember that your worth isn't defined by an algorithm. Social media is one of the most powerful tools of our time. It has the potential to connect us, educate us, and inspire us. But it also has the power to control us, isolate us, and distort our sense of self. The choice is ours. Will we use social media as a tool for growth, or let it shape us without question? The first step is awareness, and the next step is action. Let's reclaim our digital lives and use social media to create, connect, and grow authentically. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to Epistemic Enigma, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue exploring the wisdom of the ages to navigate our modern lives. Until next time, stay resilient, stay curious, and keep growing.